Hey y'all, it's Diane with Shawcraft One and my old barn door treasures on eBay and Digital Diane Designs on Etsy for digitals only. And we're back today working in our flip-flop journal, and I think I'm going to go ahead and finish the cover real quick, just because it'll be easier to finish it now before we put our pages in. So hopefully in today's video we can finish the cover and put the pages in. Get them picked and get them put into the journal. So fingers crossed we have enough time to do both. So let's just get started, and I'm going to start with, whoa. Hey y'all. How are y'all today? Let's just start out with that. I'm trying to get better about that, because sometimes I just get on here and I jump right into the project, and I don't want y'all to think I don't care. I care. I hope y'all are having the most beautiful day that you've had all year, and I hope the days from this point to the end of the year just get better and better. So I hope y'all are doing wonderful, and I hope you're having a beautiful, beautiful day. It's very early here. I got up at about 5:15 and had to go to the bathroom, and then I could not go back to sleep. And Sunshine was already getting dressed, and he's like, "Babe, why don't you try to go back to bed?" Because I've been having real bad migraines for since September. I've had a migraine that I cannot get rid of. And since September 5th, actually. And so he's like, "You need to try and get you some rest." And I was like, my head gets stopped up and I can't go back to sleep because I can't breathe. So I said, I'm just going to go to work. So I had my coffee and I watched a couple of videos, and now we're going to work on some journals. So anyways, that starts out the day. So I think on this one, I'm going to collage this and finish collaging this, and I want to add something here. So I've picked some papers that I thought we could play with, and of course they're ruby and pearl, because it's just they just kind of all go together. So y'all excuse my shirt. This is my Jeff calls it, well, I have a black one like this too. He calls it my bear suit, but they're so warm, and it gets so cold in this sunroom. And so I was just like, I gotta have something warm on. I think I'm gonna use this right here, and just kind of tear it a little. So I think that's what I'm gonna do with that. And I think I'm just gonna fold over here and get rid of this white piece and just kind of tear it, because I don't want it to be perfect over there or anything. So we're just gonna tear this down. Whoops. Didn't tear that right, did I? Okay, well, it's warming up in here now. I found some electric heaters, so I plugged them up in here, and it's starting to warm up because it was so cold in here this morning. Are y'all cold where you're at? I think when I got up it was 30 degrees. It was so cold, and I am not a cold weather girl, so I don't like it. Jeff loves it. I'm not a fan. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and put some glue down and put this baby on here. Probably should have put a glue page under there, but it'll be alright. So I hope y'all have been enjoying this series. I'm having a ton of fun with it, and I'm having a good time getting to make these fun little journals, and I hope that y'all, excuse me, have grabbed your supplies and all your goodies, and you're making some too. And listen, you don't have to use digitals to do this. You can use whatever you have already on hand. Don't go out and spend a bunch of money, or, you don't have to do that. I know it's Christmas time and everybody's, trying to get Christmas presents. I think I'm going to actually let this fold over so I can have a pretty edge here. Can y'all even see? Am I even in frame? I'm sorry. But that way I can have a pretty edge here, and it'll just go ahead and cover this portion of this. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And I do need a glue page for this. Where's my glue book? Okay. That way I can cover up the envelope, the little window envelope. The envelope window. Holy crow. I cannot speak this morning, I guess. I guess it's still too early. Okay, So I'm just going to go ahead and fold that over right here and get it in that glue, and I'm going to let it dry for just a minute, and then I'm going to just tear that so that my little girl in the window shows through. So I'm just going to fold it up right here. I'm going to fold it from this side, that way I can see how far I need to fold and tear to make sure she shows, because she is just so pretty. Isn't she just beautiful? I think she's just gorgeous. Okay, let me see if I can do this. Don't know that I can. I want to make sure that I get a good tear on it, because I don't want it to, I don't want to mess it up. Okay, put that in our scrap bin. Okay, and then if you see my little note here, I wanted some music. And y'all, excuse my hands. They're not dirty. I played with alcohol inks yesterday. And so I stained my hands. Alright, I think I want to put some music on here. But I'm thinking maybe on this side. And I think I want to leave this little edge here because I like that. And so I think I'm going to bring it all the way down here. So let's just go ahead and do it. And quit talking about it. So listen, we had our little family Thanksgiving dinner on Sunday because some of the kids are going out of town. The grandbabies are going out of town. And so I wanted to make sure we could have a dinner together. And y'all, we had so much fun. It was such a good dinner. All the kids just raved. They said it was our best dinner yet. And got to see all the grandbabies. It was just so good. It just did so good. It was so good for my heart. I not got to see the grandbabies in a couple of weeks, and you know, I just can't stand it when I have to go that long without seeing them, but sometimes life happens, you know how it goes. And so I was just really, really excited to get to see them. I think I want some of, let's see. That would kind of be cute coming down through there, and it would be long enough. I don't know, maybe this one. No, we're going to use that one on the inside. Let's see. Yeah, we can use that one to decorate on the inside. I do know that I have some of this. This is like a little handmade paper that was gifted to me for a long time ago. Look how pretty that is. And it's been in hoard land for a long time, and now it's time to use it. So maybe I'll put some of that right there, because that's kind of pretty. Let's just tear us a piece off. And I love the way handmade paper tears. It's a little bit harder to tear handmade paper, just because it's got a little more tooth to it. But I love the look of it when you tear it. So anyways, got to see the grandbabies. Y'all, I just about cooked myself to death, okay? I spent all day Friday, all day Saturday, and all day Sunday, because we had the dinner at like 5 o'clock Sunday afternoon. And oh my goodness, I need to cut that a little shorter. I was just about dead. I was so tired. I need to tear that a little bit smaller right there. But it just about killed me, but it was so worth it because it was such a good time. We just had a great time. Okay. All right, I'm gonna, oh, okay, I need a little piece right here because this is gonna have to come up to here, so I need to cover this area. I think I've got just some old book page. Where did I put that? Maybe it's in my little scrap bin here. Yeah. Let's use this. And we just need a little bitty piece. So I'm just gonna tear a piece off. Like that. So get rid of that. This is real super brittle because it's from the 1800s. But I love the color of it. I love the German writing on it. I just think it's so pretty. Why am I not able to get that to go in there like I want it to? Maybe it's too tall. Let's make it a little shorter. Okay, well, we're just going to go a little shorter. Tear it a little bit over there. I just need a little teeny tiny piece. Okay, let's just put that down and see what we got. Lord, I am making this, I think I'm still half asleep, y'all. I'm making this a lot harder than it has to be. It's really not hard to collage, I promise. Okay, I like that. And then I think I'm going to have to cut some off of this side, and I'm just going to cut it instead of tear it. Just make it a little bit shorter so it fits up under that music sheet a little better. Yes, I like it. Oh, darn. Still need something a little bit more right there. You know what? We can put something on the top. I'm not going to keep piddling with it. Okay, let me just tear this up to the top of my little window right there. See how that, I love the little, can y'all see the little strings that the handmade paper gets? Alright, where's my glue book? Glue page. Let's do a glue page. I'm just going to glue on the back of this paper. So anyways, it was a wonderful Thanksgiving dinner, and then we are supposed to go to, oh, this might cover that. Yeah, that's gonna cover it. Supposed to go to Jeff's sister's house on Thursday, as long as nobody's sick, because Mom wants to go, and of course we cannot expose her to anything with her having COPD, and his sister currently over the weekend had the flu, so we're kind of waiting to see on that as to whether, I'm just going to puff that up just a little bit because I don't want it to lay completely flat. We're kind of waiting to see if, I think I want some of this over here, right up through here in that, kind of that blank white spot. Let's do that. I'm going to wait until I decide what I want down here. So anyways, we're just kind of waiting to see how that goes. Let's see, what do we want right here? Let's do a little black just to add a little bit of contrast. Maybe I'll just do a little strip here on the bottom. These came from, I think I got this from my porch prints. I feel like I'm all over the place this morning with my, whatever I'm telling y'all. Because I feel like I didn't finish telling you about why my hands are dirty. They're not dirty. I was playing with alcohol inks yesterday. Did I tell y'all that? I'm probably losing my mind. I've probably already told y'all that, and y'all are going, hello. Dang that. You already said that. Okay. I think I want a little bit of this pink in here. Just a little. I know we've got a bunch of it over here, but it'll kind of tie it in. I just want a little bit. Maybe run a strip right up through there. So let's see. I'm gonna fold this because I don't want to cut edge. I just kind of want a little bit of a jagged edge, and it don't have to be perfect, but, and we don't need a big piece of it. Lord have mercy. I do feel like I'm kind of all over the place this morning. Let me get a drink. Okay. I've already had 2 cups of coffee this morning. That might be why I'm a little wild this morning. But I've already had 2 cups of coffee. Okay, we're just going to do this. And now I'm on to my water. I don't remember what I was telling y'all, so it probably wasn't important. I was probably just jabbing. Yakking on. Okay. I like that. Okay, I'm going to leave that sitting there for just a minute till I figure out what I'm going to put over here. Yeah, see, I like that because it just kind of pulls in that pink. Let's do some of this, let's do some of this green. This is from one of my kits. Oh, I wanted some of this. Okay, we'll do a strip of green down through here. Yeah. And I think that might be, yeah, that'll be long enough. Let's just do that. I'm just going to tear me a piece off. You know what? I'm just going to glue it. I'm going to put my glue page under there. I'm going to glue it down, and then we'll do some tearing to it. And that way we can make sure we get it where we need it. I'll slide it right up underneath this one. Can y'all see? Am I in frame? I'll slide it right up underneath there. I don't want to cover up her sweet little face. Ain't she just the cutest thing? Okay, we'll put that right there, and then I think that'll be pretty right there. I'm just going to tear me off a corner. I love that. Isn't that the prettiest page? So pretty. I love the green. Okay. Tear this piece off. And we'll tear this piece off. Okay, I need to go ahead and glue this down. Oh Lord, I've got it stuck under there. So, are y'all having family over for your Thanksgiving? And when do y'all do your... We normally do ours on Thanksgiving Day, but since the grandbabies were going out of town, I didn't want to miss getting to spend Thanksgiving with them, so... I'm trying to decide which way I want this to go. Let's go ahead and tear this piece off because it's kind of messing me up. Ooh, maybe I need to... No. I'm just going to tear it. I just want to make sure I get the edge covered, but it's already got that piece that's folded over, so it's okay. Okay. I think this might be too big. Let's go a little smaller with it. That might be what's messing me up. Yeah, let's do it to about right there. Okay, and let me get this glued down. I'm just going to put a little glue on the edge there. And a little glue on the edge there. That way those are glued down. You can still see her. And then let's put some glue on this one. And we're almost finished with the cover. I need to check my time and see if we're going to have enough time to do the... Lord have mercy, we're already at 20 minutes. Well, we might just do the cover in this one, and we'll do the... get started on the pages in the next one. Sorry, y'all. I just have blabbed on and on like a mad woman. Okay. I'm going to put that right down through there. This is called a German... It's German, and it's like our version of a measuring tape. But they use that back in the... I think... maybe late 1800s, early 1900s. I'm not positive on that, but I'm just going to glue that piece down right there. That didn't stick very good to that handmade paper. Let's use some wet glue. And these little silver things are raised, so it makes it a little harder for it to stick to it. Okay. I like that, but I feel like it needs something right here. Let me see what we got over here. It's too big. Let's see. I've got some little pieces in here. Let's see what we got. I guess we're just going with this since that's pretty. It's a little bit too big though. Since I've blabbed and run up my time. Maybe we just need something simple, but that's a little bit too simple. Let's try this one. Nope. Kind of like that one. Let's tear it off and see what it's going to look like. I'm going to tear a little bit off the bottom. I was trying to keep some of this, but I think I'm going to have to, I think I just want to tear it like this. Give it a little bit of a jagged edge. Okay. I don't want it to cover up too much of my music. I don't know if I like that. Well, while I'm deciding, let's go to the inside, because I wanted this right here. How pretty is that? And that's so pretty. Do I want it? I kind of wanted this to show, but I think I'm okay with covering that up because I just think that's gorgeous. And I think it needs something in the background. Let me see what I've got. Okay, I've got this little piece of pretty material that would be pretty under there. And I think I maybe need like a piece of book page or something. Maybe some script underneath there. Let's try it and see what it looks like. I always tear backwards. I don't know if it's a left-handed thing or... Put that right up under there. Yeah, I like that. And maybe I'll ink the edges of this just because I know I'm not usually a big time inker, but I think this just needs something to help it pop off the page. Let me ink it. Oh yeah, I think that's just enough to give it a little bit of oomph. Okay. And I think I'm gonna just kind of rough up my edges here a little bit on this. Just drop my ink dauber. And when I do this, oh, I got to get under the table to get my ink dauber. Hold on. Okay, well, that had hair on it, so, you know, Remington likes to lay in here sometimes, and I didn't want to fight with it, so I just got a new one. But when I rough up the edges like that, I kind of like to ink the back a little bit so that the white doesn't show, just in case. It's probably unnecessary, but I'm doing it just because it makes me feel better. Okay, and then if you want to make it look old, you can maybe put a little crease here and there. Whoops. Dab a little ink on the crease. Maybe put a crease down here. Might help if I had some ink on it. that gives it a little something. And let's put a little crease right there. And a little ink. Okay. I did not mean to spend this much time on the cover, but it's going to be pretty, so it's okay. Alright, so if we put this here, I like it. Okay, just like that. And see, that way my edges are a little bit up, and it gives it a little bit of a three-dimensional look and makes it not look so flat. And then I have this little piece of this was a book spine, and I thought I might put a piece on here, but I don't know if it's going to be too big. And I like it with the strings on it, so maybe if we put a piece right there. No, I think that's going to take away from it, actually. Nope, I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, so I like that. Now we got to decide what we're gonna do on the front cover here. I almost think we might need to just tear out the picture. Let's do that. Where are we at on our time? I gotta hurry. Let's just do that, see what we get. We can put something in behind it if we need something, because we're going to need something to kind of pop it off the page a little bit. I have some of this. This will be just enough of a contrast to pop it off the page. Yep. So if we do it like that, yeah, I like that. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this to that brown paper. That, and then I'm just gonna kind of rough up my edges on excuse me, on the brown paper. I think I got a frog in my throat this morning. Okay, and then we're gonna tear this. I'm gonna tear it like a little piece out of it. I don't know, just for giggles, kind of like that. And then I'm going to take just a little dab of glue right there and glue that down, and a little dab of glue right there and glue that down. Okay, and then we're going to put him right here. Gotta have a little baby Jesus on the front. Okay, because that's what it's all about. All right. Okay, and then I don't like the way this looks right here, so I'm thinking I might want a word on there. I've got this Noah L. I want to put him there. I'm thinking, I think I like that. It is entirely too early in the morning for me to be acting a fool. But that's okay, because I'm having fun. Alright. Get rid of that little piece. I'll tear this over here on this side. Put a little glue on the back and we'll be done. So this is our cover. We've got our cover collaged and all of our base finished. And I've got a mess on my desk. So here we go. This is the front of the journal. I like the little baby Jesus on there. And I love the, he's kind of like a Victorian Santa. Loving on baby Jesus. I just think that's so sweet. So this is our base. And I guess we'll come back in the next video and we'll put our signatures together. Pick our pages and put them together. And hopefully get them stitched in. And we are making progress, y'all, so I hope y'all are enjoying the series. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave them in the comment box below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you will. And I hope y'all have a beautiful, wonderful day. Big hugs.